Okay, we're going to look at the area of triangles in this particular lesson. And we're going to use a little bit about what we talked about with parallelograms and those triangles in those parallelograms to help us figure out area of triangles. So today's I can statement is, I can use what I know about parallelograms to reason about the area of triangles. So make sure you have your I can statement, today's date, and page number, and you're ready to go on. So let's take a look at this first one here. What do you notice? What do you think? If I were to take this one triangle, and if I were to make an exact copy of it, how would that, what could I figure out from this? Yeah, I probably could find the area of it pretty well. Is this the only way that I could make a parallelogram? Well, actually, no. What I could do some other things as well. Let's look at some other ones here. So, again, same triangle. It's a slightly smaller picture of it. But now I've got not only that one that I did earlier, but I've got these two others that are two other ways that I can make this. And we could probably, do some other things to the triangle to make some other changes. But if I can find the area of this one rectangle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 4 by 6, so the area would give us, 24 square units. Well, if this entire thing is 24 square units, what's the area of one triangle? What do you think? I think you can come up with something there pretty easily with what's being said. Yeah, it's pretty much just half the area of that whole triangle, or that whole rectangle. So, gives us an idea, doesn't it? Taking a look at these, could we apply the same sort of thing to figure out the area of these? Yeah, we should be able to manipulate to make another triangle to find the area of each of these, actually. So we're going to take a look at those. I'm going to give you some time to try and figure out areas of them. So we can figure this out pretty well, right? We should be able to draw and finish out a rectangle. And so if the height is 2, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 by 2, which would give me 16, right? But I need half of that because the rectangle is only half. So this should have an area of 8. Same thing with this one, right? And you could have completed any of these a different way, but basically we're looking for a base and a height, right? So if I use this as a base, and then if I go up for a height, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a base, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for a height, which 4 times 5 gives us 20. Half of that would give us 10 square units. Here, same sort of thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a width, and 1, 2, 3 for a height. 7 times 3 is 21. Half of 21 is 10 and a half. Here we've got a base of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we have a height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. gives us 24. Half of 24 is 12. So we can use that to help us figure out what the whole thing is. Basically, though, I think we're kind of starting to see a pattern with all of these, aren't we? I think I'm seeing a pattern. Let's move on. So knowing what we did before with the triangles and the making parallelograms, realizing that the triangle made half of the parallelogram, what can we say about this situation here? Well, we can still figure out how much it would be, right? All we'd have to do is figure out what the base is, right? And we'd have to find out a height. And then if we did that, we can double the triangle. Or what's another thing we could say about for triangles and how to find the area? I think we figured it out. I think for the area of a triangle, we have to take the base times the height, but what else? Yeah, we need 1/2 of that base times the height. If I know the height and the base of a triangle, I can use that to give me what the whole area of that triangle is. But I have to take it in half because remember, 2 of those together made a parallelogram. But if I can just do it in half, then I can just do by the triangle and not have to draw the other piece. So what can we say about the area of a triangle compared to a parallelogram that's the same height? It's half, right? Oh, we didn't get to that one. So in general, I think we said that if we know what the whole base is and the height, we just need to take the base and the height and then multiply by 1/2, or we can divide by 2, right? Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. So today's goals, I can use what I know about parallelograms to reason about the area of triangles. So I hope you found that not too hard to do today. Thanks. Make sure that you've got everything completed before you move on.